Ringing up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07762471996. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here, once again, leaving yourself a daily voice message. Today is today's message number, I believe, 95th message that I've left here. This is 95th message that I'm leaving here since the 31st of August 2021. Today has been 118 days that you unlawfully kidnapped my brother and are holding him against his will and permission, and holding him hostage in your unlawful care and custody. And we as his family have no idea where he is. This has been 118 days that you've not only tortured me, my sister, but are evidently torturing my brother, who's not consented to any of this stuff. And this is simply because you have. It seems, hindsight is a very good thing. It seems now clear to me what's been happening here, because obviously you had failed to achieve the capacity assessment in the Court of Protection, and that all was a fraud, because the final hearings took place in my absence and awareness, and we did not even receive the orders until October, where I'm told the final hearings took place in May. That was quite clearly a fraud in the court of protection, and this has all been you've all colluded and conspired, the local authority with the Office of the Public Guardian and the Court of Protection, particularly District Judge Beckley, in order to railroad through a deputyship order, which is quite clearly fraudulent and entirely in your benefit. And then you've subsequently come over in October looking to do a welfare check under the instructions of Manningham Housing Association gas safety engineers. And when all that's failed, you've come over in December to give Talib his the court orders after the hearing on the 30th of November. And then subsequently I found out in January that the hearing is now finished. The Court of Protection hearing is finished, and as a result of that Court of Protection hearing finished, then you've utilised the unlawful trespass of the Housing Association in order to achieve basically the same thing. We need to get a capacity assessment, and by hook or by crook we're going to get a capacity assessment, even if it ends up killing the person, because that's how the only way you can retrospectively justify your actions. My brother does not lack mental capacity as defined in the Mental Capacity Act 2005, because obviously he was in your care and custody from August 2018 to December 2018 or January 2018, and you were 2019, where he was formally discharged back into my care. You did not manage to establish, while you had him in your unlawful care and custody last time, that he lacks mental capacity as defined in law. And now all you're doing is once again utilising the Housing Association. You're utilising the fact that my mother's died and there's no tenancy in place. Of course, the tenancy's not been terminated as yet, and you have continually to orchestrate these shenanigans in order to make profit and gain and take advantage over us. Now I'm just really worried, sick about my brother. 118 days later, he's a very vulnerable adult. You cannot care for normal people, never mind somebody with specialist care needs such as my brother. I can tell you exactly, without knowing anything what's going on, my brother's deteriorated on death's door. Right now he's obviously become highly constipated, and then there's been overflow, and you're gonna have been dealing with all his shit, because this is what happens when you get stressed out, and that's what you're doing. You've stressed him out to such a degree. You do not know about his dietary needs, you do not know about his religious and cultural needs. All you've done is come and kidnapped him and said, we're going to force through a capacity assessment, and then we're going to decide that where he's going to live, and we're going to make all decisions for him. Well, you can't do any of this stuff, not without his authority and consent, or not without the authority of the courts, which I believe that you haven't instigated as yet, Court of Protection proceedings, because that's the only way that you can have any legitimacy. But as it stands now, you know you need a capacity assessment to be carried out, which you're failing to do. And no doubt it seems now clearly evident to me that you are instructing the Housing Association to carry out the capacity assessment. Anyway, Mr. Browell, once again, I'm going to have to leave it here. But please contact me to let me know where my brother is, so if he's safe and if he's okay, so I can get to give him some reassurance. Thank you very much.